Hi, how are you all? Today I'm going to be ranking my favorite 90s hits. 70 to be exact. I don't want to talk for too long, so let's start now. Starting off, we have Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden. This song has a fairly strange chord progression, but that doesn't make it bad. Listen to this song with headphones to enjoy different things coming out of both ends. Jump Around by House of Pain. The ultimate hype song. I remember when I played basketball in high school hearing this song when we warmed up. And it was hard not to drop the ball and just jump around. Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice. It's funny because I grew up knowing Vanilla Ice as a house renovator, not as a rapper, because my dad watched that show all the time when it was running. But besides the whole scandal of him stealing Queen's song, it's actually pretty good. Ironic by Alanis Morissette. I didn't expect this to make the list, mostly because I never paid attention to this song as a kid. There's this funny loop involving this song, where some people don't think her ironic examples of irony are ironic, which in turn makes it ironic, therefore making the title ironic in an unexpected way. Too Close by Next. I grew up with the Vine parodying this, and didn't discover the real song until like 3 years ago. This song's lyrics are incredibly sexual, which hurts it a bit, but the beat's pretty nice, so there is that. All the Small Things by Blink 182. Why were 90s songs so popular on Vine? I credit this song with bringing back my love for rock music. Besides all the memes, this music video is very good. Gosh, I wish I could see MTV in its prime. My Own Worst Enemy by Lit. Take all the small things and add a catchier melody and funnier lyrics. That's basically what this song is. Push by Matchbox 20. Okay, I'm totally gonna brag and say that I saw these guys live not long after they released their 2023 album. Rob Thomas put so much energy into this song despite it being towards the end of the set list, if I remember correctly. Don't Speak by No Doubt. I have mixed feelings about Gwen Stefani as a singer, but I definitely like her vocals on this song. That's really it, I guess. The Rhythm of the Night by Corona. I hate to say it, but I didn't know the song before the Black Eyed Peas sampled it, but I like Eurodance, so I knew this would make the list. Love Fool by the Cardigans. You will not believe how many times I've heard this song, gotten it stuck in my head, but couldn't find it. It's that catchy. Luckily, I found it last year, so I could include it in this list. Get Ready by Two Unlimited. Another hype song with a recognizable intro. This song has had a long history for me compared to most of these songs on the list. My family sometimes listen to throwback radio stations, and that's where this song first got stuck in my head. Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot. I know this song got a lot of backlash for over sexualizing women, supposedly, but I enjoy it. It's not coming close to my all time favorites list, but it is going here. Jumpin' Jumpin' by Destiny's Child. The repetition of this song hasn't bothered me yet. The replay value isn't the best, but it becomes the best whenever I'm in the mood to listen to it. No Scrubs by TLC. Also very repetitive like the last one, but I find this one to be a lot catchier. You ever look into why you like the songs you do? With this one, I don't know. Bittersweet Symphony. This is ironically pretty bittersweet. I wouldn't expect it to be that. I won't go into it here because I plan to make a video on the specifics of this song. Thunderstruck by AC/DC. AC/DC was an old friend of mine's favorite band, and not long after getting a phone, I rediscovered this song. So I've had this in my library for like 5.5 years now, and I do not regret it. You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. I have a funny little story to tell. When I was in fourth grade, supposedly head lice were going around in my class. I became so scared, so to comfort myself, I sang the song around anyone who went near me. Kind of embarrassing though. That Don't Impress Me Much by Shania Twain. For some reason, I associate this song with my girly pop phase from 2021, even though I never listened to it at the time. I had discovered it last year, and I love how Brad Pitt don't impress her much. All Star by Smash Mouth. Why are there so many meme songs on here? Anyway, the most fun experience I had with this story was in my 10th grade music theory class when we were given an assignment to input the song into a music writing website. It was very lengthy, but I could not stop laughing. When I Come Around by Green Day, one of Green Day's earlier hits, and also one of the first songs by them I discovered. Pretty crazy coincidence. Basket Case by Green Day. I can relate to this song. Sometimes I give myself the creeps too. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. Okay, I'll stop. Livin' La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin. This is another song known for its catchiness. Something about Spanglish just fascinates me. Him, Enrique Iglesias, Sophia Reyes, Megan Nicole sometimes. I love it. Don't Cry by Guns N' Roses. I didn't know this song until I saw them live. I'm very sorry. Axl Rose's voice is totally busted from all those years of singing, but Slash is still touring with them, so I got to see him. Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. It's ironic how everyone looks up to them now, but when the song came out, people were wondering if rock music caused violence. Society loves to change its mind. That may be another video of its own. Return of the Mac. I saw this song appear on an episode of Don't Forget the Lyrics. That show is hard. This guy is nearly impossible to understand. I don't know how anyone is supposed to repeat back those lyrics. Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain. If you're not sure what it's like to go from feeling like a boy to a girl, check this song out. It actually provides some nice examples on top of sounding nice. Genie in a Bottle by Christina Aguilera, a childhood favorite of mine that I lost connection with. Because this song came out 15 years before I heard it for the first time, I really couldn't hear it on the radio that often. It would have been a staple for sure if I did. No Diggity. It sounds like whatever Dr. Dre even touches will be a banger. That's certainly the case here, and it isn't the last time you're going to see him on this list. Blaze of Glory by Bon Jovi. My parents are big Bon Jovi fans, so this is another song I grew up listening to. It's crazy how much music I was exposed to even if it never played on the radio during my childhood. Bed of Roses by Bon Jovi. This one sounds very similar to Blaze of Glory, so I felt it was appropriate to fit it right next to it. As to why it's above it, I don't know. They're really on the same level, but something had to go first. Come As You Are by Nirvana. This song has had a pretty long lasting legacy. My mom was heartbroken when Kurt Cobain died. I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. As much as I miss 2010s boy bands, I have to admit 90s boy bands are worth listening to. They were a lot newer at the time, and all the girls seemed to love them. Still Dre by Dr. Dre featuring Snoop Dogg. This is one of those songs that I knew for a while but just never knew the name of. It's so catchy, I even learned it on the piano. November Rain by Guns N' Roses. The longest song on here, clocking in at almost 9 minutes. Despite its length, I really don't have a lot to say. I'm so sorry about that. Closing Time by Semisonic. The wind down song of wind down songs. This song was made to be performed at the end of parties, so listen to it then for the best effect. Thank You by Dido. I know this got a lot of attention because of Eminem, but I actually like this better than Stan. No crazy lyrics, just vibes, and I love it that way. What is Love by Hadaway? Another song I heard at a young age before I even knew what Eurodance was. Also, I just discovered today Eminem sampled this. Of course he did. Kiss from a Rose by Seal. The sound of this has aged really well, which is nice, and I like how calm this song makes me. To Be With You by Mr. Big. This took a while to grow on me, and I didn't get into it until years later, around 2022. But I'm glad I did because it almost made the top 30. Hey Jealousy by Gin Blossoms. I used to think he was saying Hey Jessie, as in Jessie from Toy Story. And of course, as a kid, I was like, who's Jessie? I thought that was very funny. We Like to Party by the Venga Boys. Another song you probably know the melody of but don't know the name of, at least. That's what my experience was before I finally discovered it earlier this year. I Live My Life for You by Firehouse. Not to be confused with the acoustic version, which, for some reason, seems to be more popular. I like the rock version better, but it doesn't sound like my musical hot take videos have done well, so I won't make a video on that. Imagine going to the store and seeing a new CD in stock with your favorite Bon Jovi songs and a new song called Always. Every time I listen to this song, it's like I'm listening in that exact scenario. The next episode by Dr. Dre featuring Snoop Dogg. I don't have anything to say really. I already touched on Dr. Dre. Shine by Collective Soul. A song that sounds like it was made before 1993. It became one of my favorites growing up. Then it stops playing on throwback radio stations. I forget about it for years and finally hear it again so I can look it up and add it to my library. I Like to Move It by Reel to Reel featuring the Mad Stuntman. This version is better than the Madagascar version. This guy honestly sounds Jamaican, and I wonder if he is. I'll Be by Edwin McCain. This might be one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. Unfortunately, I'm not in the mood for crying a lot, so that hurts the song. This samples something familiar, and by this I'm talking about Feel So Good by Mace. What is it? I don't know. Anyway, his flow is unmatched even compared to Eminem. Wait, that's a stretch, but you still get the point. Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. This song perfectly describes me as a trans person. The world truly doesn't understand, and unfortunately, they don't seem like they want to. Also, I just realized they is probably the wrong pronoun to use, so I don't know why he uses it. Why he doesn't use it instead. But I will stop critiquing grammar now. Save Tonight by Eagle Eye Cherry. The verses aren't my favorite, but the intro and the chorus make up for it. Semi Charmed Life by Third Eye Blind. Who knew just using the sound do could make this so catchy? I do not blame myself for not knowing the title as a kid, but I'm glad I do now, so I can listen to it. Now we have Tub Thumping. I hate on repetition a lot, but this is an example where it's done to perfection. The chorus is catchy and has some inspirational lyrics that have helped get me through tough days. Creep by Radiohead. I know this is their most popular song, and I'm always told that they have better songs, but from what I've heard from them, it's their best. Although, when I hear Radiohead, I think of that one South Park bit, and if you're a fan of the show, you know what I'm talking about. Somewhere Over the Rainbow slash What a Wonderful World by, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that name. I need to discover some more Hawaiian music. I adore this song. It takes two songs I hear all the time, or at least I did as a kid, and puts a calm spin on them. I also think the transition between the two is amazing. How the ukulele just stays the same, but he sings different lyrics. Gangster's Paradise by Coolio featuring LV. I know Macklemore tried to bring this style back in the 2010s where he raps and features a singer on the chorus, but honestly, it can't be done as well as this song is done. Knocking on Heaven's Door by Guns N' Roses. The way he says hey, like hi, is my favorite. If you saw my reggae video, you know I love funny pronunciations. Mambo number 5. I didn't know this song was about loving multiple women. As a kid, I used to think the names of his friends, and he was just driving along with them. Wow. Everybody Backstreet's Back by the Backstreet Boys. I don't even know how to rock my body, but this song makes me really want to do that. Blue Dabba Dee by Eiffel 65. I never get tired of this song. Seriously, I listened to this song for 4 hours straight while an old friend of mine was over. This was in like 2019, I think. That really shows the replay value of this song, for me at least. When You Love a Woman by Journey. It's funny how Journey disappeared for like 15 years, then came back with this song, except it was the same exact style that they had in the late 70s and early 80s, so it feels like nothing changed. End of the Road by Boys to Men. I need to listen to more Boys to Men because this is one of the best slow dance songs of all time. I'd slow dance if I had a girl to do it with, of course. Enter Sandman by Metallica. I wish I was around to see prime Mariano Rivera on the Yankees when they used to play this song when he entered. I wish I was around to see them actually win championships instead of choking in the World Series. Song 2 by Blur. When I was in elementary school, my family did this thing where instead of buying the newest Madden game for me, they'd buy older ones for me to play to save money. If I wanted to buy the newest Madden, I had to buy it myself, which is what I did for Madden 18, I believe. But in like 2015, my dad bought me Madden 13, and it felt pretty much the same for me. But this song played pretty often on, I think it was Madden 13. It was either 11 or 13, because those were the two I had for my Wii. Anyway, I fell in love with this song after hearing it for just the first time and never got tired of hearing it in the game. December by Collective Soul. I wish I could say I discovered this in December, but I discovered it in late January. I swear though, I could not stop listening to it in February 2024. 3 a.m. by Matchbox 20. What puts this and the next song above December is the nostalgia element, and also the fact that I saw them live, but I already mentioned that. And the next song is Real World, also by Matchbox 20. California Love by Tupac featuring Dr. Dre and Roger Troutman. The bars of Dr. Dre come back again with the second verse brought to you by Tupac. Why do I keep sounding like I'm doing an ad? I need to stop doing that. Brain Stew by Green Day. Only the catchiest rock song of all time. It's perfect for any vibe and has never failed to cheer me up. And now, the number one song of the 90s is Forgot About Dre by Dr. Dre featuring Eminem. The bars are what put this at the top of the list. I know Eminem wrote all three verses, but Dr. Dre still slayed both of his. Well, there you have it. 70 of my favorite 90s hits. I really don't have anything else to say other than like, subscribe, and comment. So I'll go. Bye.